Hi, my name is Emilio and my student ID is 13658-740, and today I'm going to present about the Nordic economies. The Nordic economies are consisting of five independent nations. That five nations are Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland, and Iceland. These nations are located at the north of the European continent. The Kingdom of Sweden have the capital city of Stockholm and population of 9,960 by 2017 and have a GDP around 521.7 billion. The government type is parliamentary constitutional monarchy. Kingdom of Denmark have capital city of Copenhagen, population around 5,600,000 and have a GDP 285.5 billion, and same as Sweden, having a parliamentary constitutional monarchy as their government type. Kingdom of Norway, it have a capital city of Oslo, population around 5,300,000, GDP around 375.9 billion, and government type is parliamentary constitutional monarchy. Republic of Finland, capital city Helsinki, population 5,500,000, GDP 241.5 billion. They have a different government type, parliamentary republic. The last country is Republic of Iceland. Its capital city is Reykjavik, population around 339,000, GDP around 70.73 billion, and have government type parliamentary republic. Records find that the Viking settlement and conquest in Iceland, Greenland, Britain, and northern France has been there since the 9th and until the 10th century. At the 10th century, Viking expedition reaches the northern eastern continent. Others sailed into the Russian waterway. The modern Scandinavian nations politically are integrated into the European continent, with the efficient system of the government and well-organized administration. But economically, they were agrarian society, with the history of active raw material export in the iron, copper, timber, cereal, butter, and fish. Denmark are benefited from the trade passing through the Baltic Ocean. Norway was a major seafaring nation. On the other hand, Finland development were hindered by its lack of independence from the Russian Empire. With the small size of the economy, it is common that Scandinavians to immigrate elsewhere for economic opportunities. Limited domestic market pushes the Nordic nation to expand on exporting to stimulate growth. Sweden industry moved from the raw material into more processed industrial product. Norway has rapid development in electrical industry. There are two political systems in the Nordic countries. One is parliamentary constitutional monarchy, which is the monarch may have the strictly ceremonial duty of may have reserved power depending on the constitution. They have a directly or indirectly elected prime minister who is the head of the government and executive political power. And this is the country that using this system is Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. The second one is parliamentary republic. Parliamentary republic that operates under a parliamentary system of government where the executive branch derives from legitimacy from and the accountability to the legislature, and those two countries that using this system is Finland and Iceland. Scandinavian economy are managed by the government authority and other institutions such as labor unions and employer association. At the macro level, this economic policy focus aim at the macro economy stability, full employment, political consensus, high taxation, a universal welfare state, and advanced public service provision. At the micro level, some firms focus their effort on improving employee dignity by engaging in radical form of work redesign and by developing powerful form of worker voice and determination, meaningful work-life balance, policy, and major steps toward encouraging gender equality at work. By the 1900s, Scandinavian banks has rapidly grown by providing investment funding for corporate expansion. Sweden, Denmark, and Norway have modeled themselves on the late industrial strategy. Therefore, bank finance is typically of the German type, that is providing industrial capital in the form of long-term loan based on the bank's own capital. An interesting feature of Scandinavian law is that organized legislative cooperation that was begun in 1872 and has steadily increased in importance. In this way, the Nordic states, including Iceland and Finland, have to considerably degree obtain uniform legislation, especially regarding contract and commerce as well, such as field of law as those concerned with the family and the person nationality and extradition. The Scandinavian legal system has adopted certain concepts from civil war, mainly from German and French. Chiefly through this influence of the law school, commercial law, and the law of shipping and of the companies, for example, conform more or less to common European pattern. Modern social welfare legislation, which has reached the highest standard, also has a strong international connection. Scandinavian law is pliable and close to live, less dogmatic than other European legal systems, and relatively free of formal rule and exigence. Great attention is paid to rule the principles that have evolved in practice, especially in the court. Much of the law is judge-made, and because of the principle of the stare decisis does not obtain, the court have been free to meet the demand of the changing social condition. The extensive participation of laymen of both civil and criminal proceedings have been contribute in some measure to the pragmatic, flexible character of modern Scandinavian law. Nordic nations are considered advanced when it comes to environmental protection and green innovation. The firm and the local federal government bodies have the judicial link. This change to relate markets such as ethical tourism to attract more interest, investment, and visitors to the region. Researchers show that the Nordic employee report comparatively high of employee involvement and job satisfaction, with arguing the Nordic model have engaged in large successful form of experimentalist change and adoption. Amid significant change and partial abandonment of social democracy, the Nordic models continue to reinvent themselves and remain at the competitive cutting edge of European business. And that's the last of my presentation. Thank you for watching and listening.